Lucky Boys Podcast.
F all that. What was the influence that this man had on the world and the youth in the country? You understand? And there's many moments where he disrespected many communities. You understand? And it just, again, the agenda, divide and conquer. You know, I think he's a great actor. I think he plays his part very well. Trump knows how to make money. You know, you don't fail and go bankrupt as many times as he did and still land up on top somehow without knowing what you're doing. So I'm not going to sit here and say he's a dumb man. You know what I'm saying? But can I respect a lot of his views? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? We don't see eye to eye. I don't think. And I never met the person, right? So how could you know? But for me, you know, I'm too human. I'm really about the people. And especially when he went to Puerto Rico and he was like throwing paper towels. I had a whole debate with another Puerto Rican about that. He was like, that's nothing. I'm like, that's nothing? So disrespect means nothing to you. Respect means nothing to you. That's how you come to an island.
What was your thoughts on that when he just tossed the paper?
Listen, there's an agenda. Things are done on purpose. At that level.
So he knew the cameras were rolling. He knew what he was doing. He's just like,
Puerto Rico's underwater. Here's paper towel. Yeah. People weren't even catching it. You know what I mean? It was just like almost hitting people. They were dodging, you know? And it was like, it's either he really is oblivious this way or he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the cameras are watching. He knows it's going to trigger people. Oh my God, this is going to look disgusting. Thousands of people are dying. He's giving false numbers and he's going to blame it that he's the numbers that he's given. It's a lot. Don't get me started on that, man. It was just completely disrespectful. You know what I mean? And there's no real way to explain how it felt other than unless it happens to your community of people and you care as much about the community of your people as I do, then you're not going to understand this.
But you have that perspective of your fellow Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't see, on a surface level, he probably didn't see the way you saw it, right? He just saw what he saw on TV, but he didn't dig deeper.
But here's my thing. This is what I'm saying. Either he's very oblivious that this looks horrible. You want to hand out paper toilet? Hand it out. Don't fucking throw. Sorry.
He's throwing threes.
You're not. This is not a.
Nah, you could curse here.
He's Steph Curry with
This is not a basketball game where you're shooting T-shirts into the fucking audience, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you're not
it's
here
not a
for
stadium.
that.
Yeah,
you're literally not here for that. Yeah. So, needless to say, it angered me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, you have to learn how to focus on things that you can control in this life, you know, because if not, you'll get wrapped up in the world problems. Because the truth is that there's problems all over the world that the media could never even keep up to show. Yeah. You know what I mean? They show you what they want to show you. You understand? What's going on in Cuba, horrendous. You understand? There's still always things going on in Puerto Rico. There's still the Stop Asian Hate movement. There's still Black Lives Matter. There's still, you know, the war in the Middle East. It's just too much. You know what I mean? The world's dying. The ice caps are melting. Like, forget
Climate
it.
change.
If you wrap yourself up in the things that you can't control, you'll drown. You know,
you feel like you could easily lose faith in humanity.
I think it's important to be aware of all these things. You understand? You should be a conscious human being on this planet, you know, and that's, you know, of course, the people aren't saying that, but people should be conscious, you know, of all the things that are happening, because then you ultimately can move in your daily life just more knowledgeable, just with your own perspective, so that should there come a moment where you need to express how you feel, then you've already, you know, you stand on some solid ground and you're not being bought by what the media is telling you.